Hi, Camille. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So I was at Fantastic Fest, and I was one of the first lucky ones to see Shelby Oaks, and it was probably my surprise of the weekend.
Oh,
Um,
really?
I was not expecting it. I mean, I heard little things about it here and there. I wasn't a big Chris Stuckmann fan. Like, I didn't know, what he was about. How big his YouTube presence was. And I'm watching this, and it's starting off as just a found footage film, and all of a sudden it goes straight into like a real film that scared the crap out of me in certain parts. And
Oh, that
and
makes me happy.
oh man, I was like next to my friends, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Like I was pleasantly surprised by this film, and it was one of my favorite films of the whole week. So
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, thank you.
yeah,
I'm so glad to hear it.
it was, I have to know, like, what was the process like getting you into this film? Because I know, A, this was the highest grossing horror film on Kickstarter, like ever, which is insane to me. When Chris came to you with this, like, what were you thinking?
Well, I got the script, and I didn't know Chris either. I wasn't familiar, so I looked him up, and I was like, "Yeah, wow, this guy's really got a YouTube presence. Oh my God!" And the script was great, and also they sent me the paranormal paranoid stuff that they had already shot in the ARG. So I watched all that stuff, and I sort of looked at how engaged people were in it already. And yeah, I thought this is super cool. I think this is something I'd like to do. So I said, yeah. And then we still didn't shoot for another year or so after I signed on, I think. It was a long process.
Jeez. It was what I liked about it. Well, doing some research was just like how insane the marketing was for this film because they did marketing before the film was even done. So everybody's
Yeah.
already seeing like this online marketing campaign of this weird film of Shelby Oaks and where's Riley and this and that, and everybody's like freaked out about it. And that's like the way they reminded me of Blair Witch back in the day. Like I remember going to see Blair Witch almost 30 years ago, and the marketing ahead of it was bananas, and it got my attention. So I'm loving how there's billboards all over LA,
Yeah.
like right now, right? And I'm like, people are like intrigued by it, and I'm like, oh, wait till you see this. And it's, did that like catch you and like, I got to be a part of this?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. In fact, Chris was saying at one of the Q&As that he was looking online at the paranormal paranoid stuff, and some people were writing in things like, "Oh yeah, I remember them." And he's like, "No, you don't. I made them up. You don't remember them."
That's great. Well, let me ask you, so was a lot of it practical?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. A lot of it was practical. I think as much as possible. Yeah.
what was for you one of the scariest, most frightening scenes you had to make, you had to be in part of?
I think once we started to get to, I won't spoil any spoilers, but near the end of the movie and that kind of sequence, that was just getting so dark, and we were
Yeah.
shooting in a warehouse, and it was completely pitch black in there, and it was night, and I was just like, it was already sort of toward the end of shooting, and I was feeling pretty like raked over the coals emotionally, and so I was starting to get pretty freaked out. Some of those sequences for sure.
I'll admit there's a prison sequence that it had me like had goosebumps the entire time because I was with you. I was freaked the hell out when I was walking
Oh,
over there.
good. Yeah, well, the prison was scary. Like,
Oh
even though
yeah.
we're just in there, it's a scary building. Like,
Yeah.
at night, you feel that has been so many people there and so many people likely who've died there. Like, you just feel it.
How was the camaraderie on set with everyone?
It was really wonderful. Like, this is such a nice group of people that came together. And I'm so thrilled, not just for people to see the movie and how well it turned out, but for everyone who worked on it, because this is people who came together to make the best thing they could, who love movies and are really genuinely so emotionally invested in this.
Yeah, I'm noticed, and that's what I loved about it. A lot of it was just you can tell from just watching it how much fun, if that makes sense, even though it's scary as hell.
It
You guys
was.
seem, you know what I mean? You guys seem having it because, like you said, I'm not spoilers, but those last 15 minutes, like, was a trip. But you could see everyone's like all in. You know what I mean? And that you could see that off screen, and that I think that's what made the film accessible for like me and a lot of like the people that love watching horror, especially at Fantastic Fest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we had some fun. Like, this is people making movies because they love the movies and
Yeah.
because they want to share it with people. And I think that really does come through.
So one thing that I love about Maya's character, she's very like she just knows. Like Riley's out there. Like I don't care what everybody's saying. Um, when you read the script, you're getting into this character. Were there any inspirations horror wise from other, other women from other films that kind of inspired you to get into this character?
I mean, not directly, but in a way, I'm a big fan of The Exorcist and Ellen Burstyn in that. I think is so good, so
Yeah.
good. So the way that she goes to the edges of the earth to try to save her daughter, that's kind of the energy I'm hoping that I brought to it.
No, that's exactly what I mean, the entire time everyone thinks you're crazy, but you're
Yeah,
like, no, I know what I know. I know what I've felt, and this is not at all like this is what's really happening.
yeah,
And
exactly. I'm not crazy. You're weak.
yeah. Um, I have to know, like, behind the scenes, were there reshoots? Because I know, like, what happened after Neon picked you guys up? Was there? Did you guys go back and reshoot any scenes, or was it just
Yeah,
straight from there?
we did 3 days of reshoots.
Okay.
About two, maybe longer, maybe 2 years or longer later after we'd finished it.
Wow.
Because yeah, Neon loved the movie. And then Chris gave them the original script, and they were looking at the script, and they're like, "There's some good scenes in here that didn't make the movie. How come?" And I'm like, "Well, money. Ran out of time, ran out of money." So they were like, "Well, if you had more time, if you had more money, would you want those in there?" And he was like, "Yeah." So yeah, we got a gift to go back and shoot 3 more days, which, on a tight, I think the first shoot was 20 days. So on a tight shoot like that, 3 days is a lifetime.
I love like some of the actors you got in this film that I'm just like, you got some great A stars in this film and it's with such a low budget, but it doesn't feel like it. You know what I mean? Like, and I love that Neon helped so much with it. And I'm like excited for a lot of people to watch this film because it needs to be seen, especially during this time, especially during Halloween time. Like a good ghost story or demon story is like what everybody needs right now.
I think it's perfect for this
Yeah.
time of year for Halloween. Oh yeah, go see it in the theater. It's going to be a good time.
Well, I'm excited for everyone to see it. You are incredible in this.
Thank you.
I have to ask you, we are in Halloween season. What's your go-to Halloween film for the season, for the month?
Oh, I my go-to Halloween film. I usually end up watching Rosemary's Baby on
Classic.
Halloween. I mean, that's one. I love it.
Yeah. And real quick, I like to ask everybody, give us one reason why everyone should watch Shelby Oaks.
Um, Everyone should watch Shelby Oaks, so that if people tell you you're crazy, you can tell them, "Fuck no, I'm not. I'm gonna do my own thing."
Perfect. That's all I need to hear. Like for all the people out there, don't doubt those crazy people because they know something's really going on.
That's right.
Well, Camille, thank you so much. You've been great to talk to this Monday morning, and I can't wait for everyone to watch Shelby Oaks. And yeah, it's going to be a big Halloween movie.
Oh, thank you so much.